So it's Monday right now, and the bees have been here since Friday. Got my smoker here, which helps block pheromones, that the attack pheromones that the bees use to communicate with each other, letting them know that there's a threat at their hive. And what it also does is it signals to the bees that there's a fire somewhere. So what they do is they eat any honey that they've got to prepare for basically an evacuation. And once their stomachs are full, just like us, they get fat and happy and a little docile. So smoker has two purposes. One, blocks the attack pheromones, and two, gets them fat and happy. So what we're gonna do now, I just replaced the sugar water here. They had got it down to about that much, so I went and dumped the old stuff and put fresh half white granulated sugar and half warm water. You don't want to let it sit for too long because you don't want it to ferment, because that's not good for the bees. So replace that all, and now let's take a look at the bees here. Much different from a couple days ago, where they were swarming. So we're just checking for movement and bee activity, making sure that they took okay. And yeah, looks like they're doing well. You can see there's new structures here, new bee structures, which means they're doing their jobs. I don't see any new movement in these empty trays, but they'll soon expand over the next few weeks and grow those. And yeah, so I don't want to disturb them much more. It looks like they're doing what they need to be doing, which is good. They're not dead, they're alive and building new structures. So that's a good thing. Let me get this block back on. So yeah, this is what, day 2-ish of the bees. Got this quick update. Got the electric fence put in. This is some chicken wire fence that we had. And just got the solar right there with this opening there, to keep critters out like raccoons and whatnot. So anyway, everything looks good there, and smoker's working really well. Let me show you what the smoker looks like. So you got your billow right here, to puff it a little more. But basically what's in here is some yarn that slow burns, and it smokes. So then you use the billow to puff, and again, that's what blocks the bees' attack pheromones and makes them think there's a fire somewhere. So anyway, that base right there is called the brood box. And that's where the queen and the other worker bees, they brood and expand. And then we bought, so there'll be a second brood box that when this one gets about 90% full, will stick on top. And then that silver lid will stick on top of that second brood box. And those are a little thicker. And then when that's almost full, we'll put the super boxes on there, which they're thinner boxes. Super just means they're on top. And the supers is where we get our honey from, that the bees will share with us. So just a little bit of information there. But I can imagine, I can already see it now, this section, this whole part of the forest that we've got here, this whole part of the timber, I can already tell we're going to have some massive bee colonies, because I think that'd be super cool. So it's going to happen. Might not happen tomorrow, but it'll happen. And anyway, this is just the beginning. I feel like pretty excited about it. This thing is highly effective, as you saw. So I think something else I'm going to need to do around here is plant some more flowers closer to their hives, just to make their work a little bit easier on them. Yeah, alrighty, thanks for watching. Talk to you later.